Yo, what's up? Check it out, it's your boy DJL7. Today we are actually in Long Island City. Yeah, that's part of Queens that is actually on its way up. Maybe it's peaked out, I don't know. Yeah, but it's definitely on its way up. It's close to Manhattan. It's been moving up. It's been gentrifying like crazy. This is actually the spot where they wanted to put Amazon in, but that's enough of that. Actually, we're hanging out at this artist studio today. It's called Flux Factory. It's real cool. Today there's some kind of exhibit here, and I met this artist. She's really cool. I'll let her introduce herself though. Go ahead.
Hey, hi. It was really great to meet G7. My name's Greta Watson. I live in Manhattan, and I found out about this fabulous embroidery workshop today, and I had planned to do embroidery and make masks because I had this huge show in Soho last October for a month, even during COVID, because I painted in a complete show. I had been asked to be a sketch artist on the trial of Chicago 7. That Aaron Sorkin hired me to be an on-camera sketch artist in the film. So I was in the courtroom scenes for 3.5 weeks. You've probably seen the movie. And I'm dressed in period clothes, of course, 1968. And I had this show in Soho. I painted it throughout the pandemic. When the pandemic shut down New York City, I was in my studio in my apartment, and I painted 12 huge oil paintings because I had been to Vietnam, and I shared in the blight of the Vietnamese people being overrun by the US government in 1965 through 71 almost. And so I had marched against the war in Vietnam and took the bus for $20 from Madison, Wisconsin to Washington, D.C. to protest against the war when Nixon was president. So I have a commitment to that effort. And now I had wanted to make masks of the images that were in my show, embroidered.
That's actually quite a famous image right there. I'm going to get coming for the close-up right here.
The photographer, he
Sorry
won
about that. Okay.
a Pulitzer Prize for taking this photo, and I did a drawing of it, and I wanted to make masks to promote my show in Soho, but there just wasn't time. When you're one artist and you don't have assistants, it's a lot of work. And
I appreciate that anti-bonus, just so you know.
Yeah, good.
I ran away from home at the age of 16 because I grew up in a very violent household, coming from the aftermath of the Korean War. So that's really speaks to me. Actually, I'm wearing today my Tulsi Gabbard shirt. I know some people are fans of Tulsi, some people are not, but fighting against regime change wars, the anti-war movement. In the 60s and 70s, we had the pictures of the atrocities on TV. Nowadays, they've controlled the messaging. We're not allowed to see those pictures anymore, the inhumanity of what's going on, and I appreciate the work you're doing. In fact, I've really kind of encouraged people who are other YouTube producers to really start including messages or images such as the one that you just presented, because of the fact that, they're using the fact of silencing these images, right, to maintain the war machine. So thank you so much for your work. I'm really fascinated by it. I'm really happy. I just want to ask a couple more questions because my ride is trying to leave out of here, but I was lucky to see you today. I definitely will be following up more. But as in terms of being like maybe an artist activist, which I would say that you are, right? Yeah?
Yes.
What are you think some of the most effective things that you can see like maybe there's other artists who want to be activists or who lean activists. What are some of the most effective things that they can do?
Well, definitely read and be aware and follow your friends on Instagram and Twitter and vote, and don't be afraid to be in a room where there are other people with differing opinions, and don't antagonize, let people speak, let their voices be heard. Everyone has a different journey. Nobody knows what people have gone through or what they're fighting for, and if we do strive for peace and understanding, and we do our own spiritual lives first, understanding compassion, silence, just listen to your voice so that you know that inside you have the answer to everything. Whether you should be a gardener, whether you should be a politician, whether you should be a doctor, whether you should be a teacher. We all can bring joy to each other, but I think we have a responsibility to know what has come before and know that we're not going to be lied to again. So this recent celebration of Juneteenth was very, very powerful. And we should also be very proud of that even though it's too late, and it's very little too late, we can still know that we are making little baby steps. And we've all gone through PTSD for the last 4 years under that other administration. His name was 45, I don't know. I don't speak the name. But now we just have to let the healing begin and get the gridlock out of Washington. So, peace. Here's my girl in the picture who was napalmed by the U.S. government when she was 10 years old, and I'm making yet another image of her. Go check out my Instagram page, Greta_Watson.
I use that image in my Tulsi Breaks my
great.
Tulsi Breaks video.
Cool.
Yeah. So I know that one. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So
yes.
Hey, you said like you guys share the Instagram and all that. So why don't you share? What's your social media? Right. Oh. Wait, what happened with it?
That's why you have an editor.
I hit a button. Yes, I had an editor. So let's get your what's your social media? You got like any shows coming up? What's the name?
Yes, Greta_Watson on Instagram. Follow me there, and I'll let you know about everything. And then my Twitter tag is Greta Calming, CALMING. And Greta is one T, Greta.
If you just do that last one more time, my hands like.
Yeah, my handle for.
I started working out and then I got like all like twitching.
My handle for Twitter is Greta Watson, but sorry, let me start again. Sorry, you're gonna edit this.
Yeah. Yo, so I thought that was really cool. I want everybody to check out your show. You got any? You have a gallery, I think. Yeah. You have stuff coming up.
I do have things coming up, and I'll just check my handle at Instagram, Greta_Watson, GRETA_Watson, WATSON, and then also on Twitter, Greta GRETA Calming, CALMING. And of course, if you want to see my story or Facebook friend me, it's Greta Watson. Thanks.
I always have different things going on, by the way. Actually, one of the biggest things coming up is the Medicare for All March, which is actually going nationwide. We're going to do it in New York. We're going to be doing it in D.C. We're doing it in Seattle and Los Angeles. There's a whole bunch of other cities lined up as well. Do you support Medicare for All?
Yes, I do.
Hell yeah. Give me a pound right there. Thank you very much.
And what I want to say, I've been vaccinated, and I also think that there's a lot of other things that Medicare doesn't cover that should cover, which is the miracle shingles shot that's out. I did have to pay $365 to have the 2 shots that Medicare does not cover, yet it's preventative. That's a sore point. And dental. Our teeth are not meant, we're living longer. Our teeth aren't meant to last till we're 70. They can break, so we need to have some dental covered, if not all, for seniors, because that's a killer.
Well, we have the march coming up. It's I think in maybe less than a month away, and we're looking for other supporters. Tell your friends about it, and maybe we can even, maybe she works on political issues. Maybe she makes some artwork for the event. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, that'd be real dope. So, hey, check it out, Greta Watson. Hey, she's one of the coolest. I really had a good time today. Once again, we're hanging out today. Where are we at again?
Flux.
Gallery. Yeah, Flux Factory in the LES.
And give a shout out to Lulu Verona.
No, we're on the LES. I'm sorry. I had that LES vibe. We actually in LIC. Yeah, Long Island City. Lulu
Verona.
Oh, Lulu Verona. That's the. Is that you?
She's hosting this.
We're gonna have a quick shout out from one day. We got to break out, but I will one day cover Flux Factory in itself, a cool gallery. Actually, maybe one day DJ Elf7 will do a show out of here. Who knows? Yeah, anything could happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So get a quick shout out from. Yeah. Go ahead. What's her name again?
I can see.
Lola.
I'm sorry. Okay. What's her name again?
Lola.
Lulu. Okay. And Flux Factory. Look it up. All right. One love. Peace.
It's a dark day in our nation when high-level authorities will seek to use every method to silence dissent. The truth must be told.
And if you want the truth, you need to check out independent media producers just like myself, DJ Elf7. You should subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications when I release a new video.
The truth of these
We
words
are on all
is
the
beyond
major
doubt.
platforms. That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Unfortunately, we have definitely seen that these mainstream outlets will cave to corporate interests, so we encourage you to join our independently moderated communities of Reddit and Discord. We also encourage you to subscribe to us on BitChute and Dailymotion so you can see the content that YouTube doesn't want us to let you see. Hey, now it's time for the most important part of the video. That's right. It's time for us to tell you about the Taking Action Group. Do you need an activist? Or maybe there's no activists around willing to help you with your cause and you need to learn to become an activist. That's exactly why we're here. Every week we get up with people from across the nation, in fact even sometimes internationally, and we develop strategies and a game plan to address the issues that are affecting all of us. Every week myself from New York City and of course my co-host Lisa from Los Angeles provide a coast-to-coast perspective on what's going on in the country. If you want to donate to help out with expenses, travel, equipment, stuff like that, then I definitely appreciate it, and you can hit us off at Venmo or PayPal. Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, we also have a merch store, so check it out. Oh my goodness, it seems like you've reached the end of the video, so make sure you check out some of our other videos. Make sure you subscribe. This is your last chance to do so thanks a lot. And looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment below if you have any questions or issues you'd like me to address. And if you're an activist, the time to make things happen is now.